I'm sitting here over at the park. I was going to come out here and kind of show you guys the take a little drive and show you the low range of the transfer case in my van here, and show you how it works and the gear reduction and what have you. But it's raining, which I guess isn't going to hurt anything. But yeah, maybe I'll go ahead and do it anyway. But yeah, I mean, other than that, show you the shifter here, and my stereo and the CB, and there's over here is my for the rear vent, the max fan vent, and I got a simple Bosch tachometer in here. A lot of guys wonder how to put the tachs in the vans. What you do is you have to get a like a coil plug, you know, the power plug and stuff for the coil, off like a Blazer or something like that. I think you can get them brand new online, but they're a 3-wire, and like the vans come with a 2-wire, so there's no coil. I mean, there's no wire for the tachometer. So you get the 3-wire and you hook that 3rd wire up to the tach, and voila, you're down and running. I just got one from Pick Apart, but I think I've seen them brand new online, so you can go ahead and get one off there. That'd probably be the way to go anyway. But and you just cut the old one off and splice it on, and you'd be better off soldering it, but you can crimp it if you need to. Just make sure it's wrapped really good and watertight, and so it doesn't corrode later on and give you problems. And so here in a few minutes, I'll get this thing wound up and see what the gear reduction is like. All right, see you in a bit. All right, we're gonna see what kind of gear reduction we have here on the street. So I got it in first gear, and I'm gonna see what how many RPMs it pulls at. Let's say 2,000 RPM in first gear. So keep an eye on that, and then kind of that too. So okay, here it is, first gear. And we'll take it up to 2,000 RPMs to see how fast we're going. $15 miles an hour. Right on the money. With the oversized tires, I'm probably doing more like 17 maybe. So we'll mosey around over here, get through these speed bumps here. Still in first gear. And we'll shift it into 4 high, I guess would be the same, wouldn't it? So let's go 4 low. Okay, let me turn around here again. I forgot I was in first. Alrighty. So you're supposed to put it in, and yes, my ABS lights and stuff are on because I got to fix that module. Next on my list. So you're supposed to put it in neutral, okay, and then go back to that should be 4 low. So put it in first, and we'll see what kind of speed we get at 2,000 RPM. Oh shit. That's well 5 miles an hour, so that's actually about 7 miles an hour. A little less than 5 actually on the speedo. Okay, so we'll put it in third, or drive, or third, and see how we go, how fast we go at 2,000 RPM. About the same, 15 miles an hour. As in third gear. kind of interesting, actually. Now it's kind of wet here, which is fine. You don't really want to. The thing with the transfer case is if the front to rear will bind. It's like a four-wheel drive. It'll bind, so you don't want to turn very well if it's in four-wheel. It's not like the all-wheel drive anymore. It's basically locked together now. So it's still. So let's try 4 high. Oops. There we go. Okay, so this is 4 high. And we'll put it third. So it's basically just like, take your time there, dude. It's basically just like two-wheel drive in drive. About the same speed. Anyways, that kind of gives you an idea on yeah, I got it in drive now, or two-wheel. Gives you an idea on the gear reduction. Kind of interesting, but like, yeah. So if you're considering this this mod, and you can't drive in all-wheel drive anymore on the pavement, it just doesn't work. It's only an off-road thing, which is good with me because, you know. But I guess if you like in Washington or something like that, I would recommend keeping the all-wheel drive because it works excellent. It's just I wanted the low range for out in the desert and stuff. Yeah, and again, if you're going to go ahead and do this, go ahead and do yourself a favor and get the Journeys off-road shifter. Comes with all the wiring, the switches, linkage. It gives you the wire to, because you got to run a wire to the computer so it'll shift in 4-low. So yeah, all that stuff it comes with, and I think it's just well worth the money. Plus it looks nice, it has a nice boot, and yes, my truck is dirty. But yeah, that's about it for that. I'll see you guys out next time camping. Have a good one.